is where it all started.
I remember watching my younger brother play in this gym during his first YMCA game. And I saw him playing and I said, I'm going to do that.
When you think about Kaya, a couple things come into mind, as a basketball player. One, she's a very, very hard worker. She was like a sponge, always wanting to learn, always wanting to absorb as much as she can, and always the first one to the practice. And she would stay 25-30 minutes afterwards and ask me, hey, can you work on a little bit of my game one-on-one?
I want to develop more as a player, and I want to really show my skills on what I can do. I want to keep being the first one in the gym, the last one to leave.
I think of Kaya Orona. I think of one of the hardest working players I've ever coached. When I would talk to her about something she needed to work on, or when she'd ask something that she could do to get better, she would always go home. I could tell she was working on it. She'd come back a few practices later and she'd be able to do it, or you could definitely tell that she'd been working on it.
She was always one of the first players in the gym, always one of the last to leave. A great team leader. Whenever the team would get down, she's one to come in the huddle and talk and keep the camaraderie, keep the intensity high.
I am a hard worker. I push myself in school and on the court. I get 4.0 GPA.
You came in, you certainly were committed to doing the job. But by second semester, what I started to find was how committed you were to doing an excellent job. You wanted to be someone who was engaged in the classroom, who did the job and did it well. And I know too that that's something that's going to translate to you when you're going out in the court and you're playing, that same sense of commitment to getting the job done, to doing your personal best. And that's what I see in you, is a person who is committed to her personal best. And it really has been an honor to have you in the classroom and to see this growth over time.
Thank you.
She is very dedicated. She works hard. If she has a question, she comes and asks. She is the absolute amazing combination of a student athlete that is also an academic star. In our school, we have a few of them, but Kaya is one of the best.
She has a scoring ability of a Diana Taurasi, but she's smart like a Sue Bird. Not only is she smart, on the court, she's very, very smart off the court. Always doing her homework, Obviously, a couple tournaments, she's bringing in her books, she's studying. So college coaches, if you want, someone who works hard, not only on the court but off the court, who you need to be a leader, work hard, afterwards, wherever you need her to be, whether it's voluntary, obviously the workouts, having to show up in the gym at 6:55 in the morning for practice. She's kind of one of those players that you ask her that practice starts at 6:55, she's going to be there at 6:25. She's working on her fundamental ball handling. She's working on, form shooting, talking to the coaches. She's always wanting to get better.
Kaya's definitely a hard worker. She's a player that every program needs. She'll motivate other teammates. She'll get after the teammates when they need to be gotten after, and her hard work, her intensity helps others to work hard, and that's what every coach wants. There's been multiple times in my coaching career that I wish I had players like Kaya to motivate some of the others. And not only that, she's a great player. She's going to do what it takes to improve her game at any point.
So if you're wanting someone very, very coachable, you don't look no further than Kaya.